Iran transfers rockets to Hamas groups. Iran first established ties with Hamas and PIJ in the 1980s. Iran has since provided funding, weapons and training to the militant groups. Iran has transferred several types of artillery rockets including Fajr 3 and Fajr 5 rockets as well as M302s originally made in Syria to Gaza. Since 2006, Tehran has increasingly focused on supplying its regional allies and proxies, including Palestinian factions, with the know-how and equipment to produce rockets locally. Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, commanders have publicly said that their priorities are to improve their allies' ability to operate Iranian-delivered rockets and build rockets and missiles. Instead of giving them a fish or teaching them to catch a fish, we taught our allies and friends how to make a hook, and they are now in possession of missile capabilities and technologies, General Amir Ali Hajizadeh, the commander of the IRGC Aerospace Force, said during an interview in January 2021. Today, the Palestinians fire rockets instead of throwing stones. There are also indications that Iran is custom designing simple rocket systems for production in places like Gaza and Iraq. Historically, Iran smuggled weapons via Sudan, where the IRGC Quds Force operated warehouses, and where some rocket production on behalf of Palestinian factions might have taken place. From there, the rockets were smuggled via Egypt through tunnels from the Sinai Peninsula into Gaza. But in the last several years, smuggling weapons via that route has become difficult. Egypt has sealed or destroyed many tunnels since 2013. Iran and Sudan had good relations dating back to the 1980s. But in 2015, Sudan began to warm to Saudi Arabia, Iran's main regional rival. In 2016, Khartoum cut diplomatic relations with Tehran. Nevertheless, there are indications that smuggling continues, both via undiscovered tunnels and by sea.